light it up, represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Light it up, represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
People in the back, get 'em up. What time for the people in the back, get 'em up. What time for the people in the back, get 'em up. What time for the people in the back, in the back, in the back, for the people in the back, back, for the people in the back, back, for the people in the back, for the people in the back, for the people in the
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Light it up, represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it.
Good morning. How are we all doing today? On this Monday morning. Alright, let's get started. If you guys didn't see, Winter Bliss 2 got rated. I have a part in this. So yeah. That's why it's important to me. Jumpo, on the other hand, still unrated. Almost 1,000 likes and 25,000 downloads on an unrated level. That's actually ridiculous. Alrighty. Did I see the weekly? Yeah, I already beat it. It is, it's an easy demon. Not a hard demon like some people are saying. You know, I haven't seen a level use this song in a while. This is cool though. I like these bot designs, really cool colors. Whoa. Look at this medium demon. I mean, to each their own, but I thought it was easy demon. So I sent it for easy demon. The only reason I would say it would be a medium is if you go for the coin, which I did, but without going for the coin, you got the indicators, and you know, it babies you throughout the level, so it's an easy demon. This is a very cool level to start out the stream. Also a very cool level to use this song. and I know you guys can't hear it, but it's the Crimson Clutter song. Which, this song has not been used in years, so it's very cool to see. Very cool song representation. There we go, goddamn. This transition's a little weak, but other than that. Still very good stuff. Whoa. Some of these orb timings are like very unassuming. Oh, apparently we're going upside down or vertically there. And we're at the end. Going to sleep, guys. It's cool. I like it. Definitely going to send this for at least a feature. I think feature's fine because there were a couple transitions that were weird, and I feel the level could have had a little bit more variance, but it's fine. Okay. Next up. Next adventure. Pretty nice modern. I do wish there was a little bit of parallax, like having the buildings in the background move to the right a little bit, because it does kind of seem like disconnected from the background. This looks like that one Knots level. I don't know which one it is, but there's a Knots level that has like these exact same colors. That guy, he just tried to blast us. What was that? Why are we getting shot at, guys? This is a very unassuming, very friendly looking area. And then we got these guys with blasters, like, just trying to go for us. What's going on with that? This is cool, though. Unfortunately, though, it ends at the drop. Which, you know. You already know I don't like that, but other than that, pretty solid modern level. Nice variation of deco and stuff. So I think a feature's fine with that. Okay. Base station. Through the prism. 9-star? Alright. Per hour, I've seen your message, man. You don't need to type it every 5 seconds. It doesn't matter if you put hard insane demon. It's fine. This is some cool vibes. I like it. Solid, like, fairly simple block designs. A bit of copy-paste, obviously, but it's fine. I can think some variants in these, I did install the zoom mod, so I can now do this. But a little bit of variance in these guys would be nice. Not sure how I feel about the radio blur here, but I really like the vibes of the backgrounds. Ooh, watch out, guys, it's a swing copter. I'm sure that at least 5 people in the stream right now are those type of people who are like, oh, there's a swing copter game mode, automatically bad level. And those people are just... I don't understand how they live. These block designs could have had a little bit more to them, but I like these area movements, I will say that. Background's a little bit static with this main circle. Maybe some more effects going on back there would be nice. Bit of a random ending, but not bad. Is this song Glued? It is. Or no, it's called Breathe by Glued, I think. Not bad. Let me go ahead and look at this again. Yeah, I think this low-key might be the strongest part of the level. Like, besides the part with the radio blur. I think the radio blur in that section just kind of takes me out of that. Like, there are some levels that, like, a radio blur is, like, good for, but I think for, like, a modern level like this, where it just kind of doesn't really serve that much of a purpose, unfortunately. So I think a star rate would be fine with this. Alright. Our first extreme demon of the day. Alright. What is this, dude? 14-minute video? Verification.
Ice Golem. Ice Golem's gonna be interesting.
Oh, is this for the two-player contest? Nice.
It's
Why
so
does it-
broken.
So, obviously, some of you guys know, I had a creator contest that ended a couple days ago. I might do another one sometime in the future, and I'm thinking that one, I don't think I've seen other people do this, but if there has been another contest that did this, do let me know. I'm thinking of a gameplay auto contest. Like, not like, you know, like the, like old school auto levels, right? Where you actually see the player the entire time. It's not some, like, wannabe MoGraph movie. Not some cube story nonsense or anything like that. But, like, old school gameplay auto level. This is cool though. I like the difference in the deck that we got modern on the bottom. And more design style up top. We need more gameplay autos? Exactly. Exactly. I'm tired of seeing the MoGraph autos, in all honesty. They're kind of like, yeah, cool, you did it. But also, like, that's just not what a GD auto is, in my opinion. Pretty cool. I like it. Alright. We got two more. Or no. This is the last one. Alright. This is the last one of the orders. Quoob, you are certainly an individual. Congratulations. Alright. Lightning Fire, you got lucky. Because Quoob decided to be a prankster or something. Already got some decent atmosphere. I like it. I can see those are like extremely scaled up objects. Those are so big. Yo, spoiler with a 10. I have nothing clever to say today. Well, you don't need to be clever every day. People are busting into their homes. What is happening? Are we underwater or something? We got some fish in the background. Have we found Atlantis? I think we found Atlantis, guys. This got some neat atmosphere though. I feel like the bot designs are a little bit samey, though. So, a little bit more variation would be nice there. Maybe a little bit more in the backgrounds. Like, you do have a couple layers of parallax, which is always good. But maybe like 1, maybe 2 more for, to like really sell that depth. Because it does feel a little bit flat. All of a sudden, it's conical depression. Alright. Huh. Huh. Alright. I will say, the transition here. Nope, not here. Here. Where we go, like, underneath the buildings. Very cool. I do kind of wish that there was some decoration in the last part. But I think the rest is fine. It just kind of feels unfinished. So I think a start rate will be fine for it. Especially since it's apparently a speed build. So yeah. Alrighty. We are now going in order. Let me go and change this offset to 8. And we are going through... Holy shit. 321 responses? Bro, it's a Monday morning. I guess... Are public schools back in session yet? Like, are you guys still on your winter break? Because that would not surprise me with there being 300 already. Please no swearing in my GD mod stream. Shut up, spoiler. Idiot. Alright. Now we're good. Showcase verification. Thank you, by the way. This person right here is like what every person that requests demons should do. Alright? It's as simple as this. Don't give me like a verification with the volume at like 1% volume. Like, I can't hear it. Seems to be a memory level too, which I like memory levels, so. Nice bot designs here. I can't see him, dude. Whatever. I hope that... Okay, here we go. I hope that grid isn't the entire level, but we're good here. Ooh, the bitrate on this video is not good. This is very cool, though. Like, every blot design seems to be, like, different, which is a good thing, because it's very easy to want to just copy paste the blot designs, especially for like a lot of these older levels, because you know they're very easy to just copy paste. But every single blot design here has some sort of unique design within it, which is very nice to see. This is cool though, I like it. Let me just make sure you didn't verify the clip between frames or anything stupid. Nope, you're good. Cool level. Good atmosphere. And I'm setting that for a low feature. Just because it's got some really good atmosphere to it. Am I choosing levels randomly? I am, yes. 332 responses. 82. Why did this person put the ID as their stream username? Apparently I've already played through some of this. Okay. Sure, let's play it again. This definitely gives off vibes of like being a bit of a beginner creator, but I like the ideas. It's not that often you see beginner creators go for artistic styles like this, so it's definitely appreciated in that regard. I'm not sliding. I'm not sliding, and I'm... Aww. Really? Fine, I'll slide. This is a cool background. Whoa. Yeah, I just feel like there could be a little bit more going on. Which... I mean, it's just got that, like... early creator going for good ideas, just needs a little bit more execution. And all I can really say in that regard is just practice more. You know? You got good ideas so far. So just practice more, practice on like colors, background composition, stuff like that. But good ideas. So keep on having those good ideas. Okay, next. Azuvi, if you're wondering right now, your request is at 82. 344. 288. There we go. There will come soft rains. Let's get it. Ooh. Epilepsy warning. Okay. You know some people are going to look at that UFO section and say it needs indicators. All I can say is just get better. Very interesting object usage. Very interesting vibes. Like, it... Are we like in like a blood... Are we in the large intestine or something? This looks like a bloodstream. We're no longer in any sort of body area. Well, gameplay is a little odd though. We're being chased by something. I don't know what it is. Definitely. All I can say is the song right now is just a glass shattering sound effect going to the beat, and it's like pitched up. Very interesting level. Here, let me show you guys what the song sounded like. Stop that music. I think this should be a good volume. This is it. What is that? Peak song, guys. Yeah, it's a cool level. Got some good vibes. Got some good, you know, atmosphere and whatnot. First decoration. First decorated-ish level. Alright. It's good for a first decorated-ish level. Excuse me. But I think it could have had a little bit more. Kind of like the previous level, Like, he's got some good ideas, just need a little bit more execution. Okay. 351. 123. All right. Let's get it. I hope this stream Newgrounds doesn't go down. You beat Zen Blast earlier today. My part was sick. Thank you. That was a very daunting part to decorate. So I was very glad to have been able to execute my idea properly. I mean, Nathan Ye did the gameplay, and I literally had to DM him after I got the part to decorate. I'm like, all right, what do I do? Because the part, if you look in the editor, it's literally split into like two parts, like two halves that are just like nowhere near each other in the editor. It's funny. This is cool though, so far. Ooh, okay. Good depth here. 941. That's in 2 minutes, guys. Ooh. Maybe the shake here is a little too much. Let's go back to where the shake is enabled. I hate when you restart in practice mode, the shake disappears. I don't know why that bug happens. Rob top, do your thing. Alright, well, apparently this part's impossible or something. Nope, shake's back, guys. Next dimension. Ooh, okay, these bubbles are amazing. Very cool gradients. I like the little rainbow effect. A bit of copy paste though on the blot designs there, so maybe alter those up a little bit. Very cool. All right. Very cool stuff. Oh, that's 7. Yeah. There's definitely like some quality variation in this level. Like that last part definitely seemed a bit more rushed than the others, but I think that overall, I'm going to send it for a low feature. Pretty cool transitions in that level as well. Do want to note that as well. 360. $272. Extreme Demon. Alright, what do we got? Something I've apparently already seen, but I guess we'll watch it anyways. I think I do remember this level, and yeah, I think it was mainly just the... Well, why is there no song? Okay, whatever. Is this like an updated showcase or anything? 2 weeks ago, possibly. I'll have to play through this one in like a practice run to judge the gameplay, because it does seem okay, but there might be some odd points. the pulsing of the song is, or the pulsing of the video is syncing to the song. Nice. Yeah, I definitely feel like there could be a little bit more variation feel like it's a little too dark on some points. Like the colors could be a little bit more vibrant. And also, like, this level does not have a song. Oh, it does. It's just very quiet. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, why I'm on full volume here. Why is the volume at like 2%? Okay. Yeah, I'll put that in the later tab so I can watch it or play it. Just to see, because it seemed to have a bit of a significant update. You know, someone is spamming the that emoji in the chat. I just see it out of the corner of my eye just like a million times a second. 375. 149. Where you at? There you at. Easy medium demon. Alrighty. Yo, is that a Slay I spy? How are you, Slay? Let me add you as a moderator in here. Slay, when's your next level, bro? It's been a while. Another FNAF level. Building on it right now. Neon Raver sequel? Ooh, okay. I liked Neon Raver a lot, so this will be interesting to see. These transitions, man. Definitely work on the transitions. And it's mainly just because the lens circle is very much distracting, and it obscures a lot of the gameplay. This is a weird timing. Whoa, that was a very loud sound effect. I feel like there could have been a little bit more in the background here. I like the pizzas though. Nice and simple, using only 2 objects it seems, or 3. All right. Is that the bite of 87? Not the biggest fan of these camera movements. Like, kind of just like jerking into place and being like, hey, react. You have 0.25, like 0.15 seconds to react. What? Decorations pretty decent for this level. My main gripes are with the gameplay. Hate to say it. Gameplay and the cameras are holding it back a lot for me. I hate to say it. Decoration was decent, you know. But I think the camera work needs to be improved very much so. Okay, next we have 3, was it 82? Yes. And we get 82. All right. Thank you. That's Azubi. I've already seen this, Azubi, if you're still here. And I sent it for a feature. Almost had 10,000 downloads. You're almost there. 306. There we go. Platformer. All right. No checkpoints, or is that a no checkpoints option? Okay. That is just no checkpoints. Or the gear, the endpoint? Okay. Seems like we got your fairly standard rune-based platformer. Do wish that already that there was some variation in the deco. Seems like we have this orange color. Pretty easy coin. And that's it. So some variation in the colors would be nice. Okay. I was assuming previously that the coins, the purple coins, were just like requirements, like a key almost for the unlock of the door to the next room. But it seems they're just an extra collectible, so guess we're going for a completionist run. I missed it. How did I miss the coin, dude? Whoa, okay. Objecting. Is there a part 2? No. For some reason, Electroman Adventures is fading in, so I was thinking that there was a part 2. But no, it's just the end screen. Dedicated to me. Wow. What's that helicopter I'm using? I actually don't know. It's this one. Complete the Cosmos Gauntlet. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's just like your pretty standard rune-based platformer. Gameplay was decent. But the decoration needs some work, so I think, yeah, I'm started. Yeah, I don't know why they call it a helicopter. It says jetpack. Like the people, I mean, technically speaking, the wave is considered a dart. So, you know, 392. 195. Also, I'm very surprised that this song that's playing in the background is not on the library, because it is a Enviro song. Molten Iron. This is an extreme demon. There's an anime girl in the thumbnail, so we'll see how this goes. How long will I be doing requests? Probably 2 hours. So about like an hour, 20 minutes longer. Is the form going to reset? It'll reset when it resets. Don't worry. This is cool. I can definitely see the Mechanical Showdown inspiration in some of the gameplay parts. Like that UFO part was... Yeah, this is just Mechanical Showdown. Well, like, Extreme Demon version, I guess. It's cool though. I like Mechanical Showdown. Not bad. What do you mean Mechanical Showdown's not in the inspiration, dude? You can see the Mechanical Showdown inspiration with this robot part and this UFO part right here. Wait, where was the anime girl? Let me... There's the anime girl. Right there. In the thumbnail. I'm not... Okay. Cool stuff. I'll sign it for a... Wow. Jesus. I'll sign it for a feature. It's too early for this nonsense? Exactly, dude. I'm not gonna do anything about that or say anything about it. Where are we going next? We need to delete this response. Misty Walrus. Apparently your request is at 195 currently. 399. Almost at 400. 153. Okay. Cool vibes. I like this song. Oops. Very cool so far. Good atmosphere. I think the textures are... They're good. I mean, you could call them flat, but that's like a personal preference. Depends on like if you want to go for like a more of a modern style or a realism style. We just got like katanaed. Okay. And we just got destroyed by a snake as well. Everything is destroying us. This is like the most awful jungle to be in. Get out of here, you damn snake. We're in the desert now. Gameplay's fun though. It was just a little bit hard to read the the snake part, but everything else about this level I like. I think there's a 7, 6. Yeah, I'll give it a 6 actually. How many objects? 67,000. 67. All right. Australia Simulator. Yeah. I'll sign it for a feature. It's got some cool ideas. Also, yeah, 67,000 for that. It is kind of a lot. I will agree with that statement. 407. 85. Cosmic Cake. I've already seen this. Sent it for a star rate. Six, 7 in the Big 26. Yeah, that's the point. That's the problem with that meme, is that like it gained traction at like the end of 2025. So we got at least like another 4 months of it, unfortunately. Splat. Using an NDK song, a Champa song that... Alright. Say that again. Thank you for the $6.67 Canadian. Very intense pixelate shader on here. Also, there's a zombie. It is a little bit difficult to see that these... Let's see. Was the hotkey again P? Yeah. It is a bit difficult to see that these don't have... Or these are hitboxes. They kind of blend in a little bit. Like, I would think that this middle spike would be the one with the hitbox, but apparently the red ones are the ones that have hitboxes, so I don't know. They just look like weeds, realistically. That's all. Like, that one, it just looks so out of place, and in my opinion, the more out of place one looks like the one that should have a hitbox. But, you know, not on this level. Ooh, I like these block designs. Very good colors on these gray block designs. What happened to that zombie, dude? Did he get shot or does he has a gun? Okay. Very fun gameplay though. Did I just see a zombie? Okay, there's a ghost zombie apparently. Now he has a bomb. These zombies are reckless. I do kind of wish there was a little bit of movement. I mean, you got the area move with these phantasmic blocks, but I feel like otherwise the level is a bit static. Couldn't even let me do the swag right there? How dare you? Once again, how am I supposed to know that these have hitboxes, you know? I think there's just a bit of clarity issues with what is a hitbox and what isn't. Yeah, what's up, Nexter? How you doing? Didn't realize they were here. Testers send your level? Make a level then. Or did you make something for that platformer Lunar Jam or whatever? Like within like the past like day or so? If so, I still need to play that. Yeah, it's got some good ideas. I just think that it could have been a little bit more movement and hitbox clarity is a big issue. So I think has anybody else said anything here? No. This packs look a bit too much like Deco. Yeah. Yeah, if you are still here, Levick, just add some indicators, honestly, if you want. But a taboo comment. True. Well, apparently not rare, because they're doing a bunch of talking right now. I think I'm gonna not send this because of the clarity issues. If you fix the clarity issues, Levick, feel free to like mention me in my Discord server, and I'll replay this and send it then, because that's my main gripe with this level. It's just like the spikes just blend too much into the background. Okay, 421. And we get number 10. Types of players GD. Very interesting name. Ooh, a blue song. Nice. Let's get it. That's a bit of a stupid orb. No offense. Whoa. That camera transition got me good. I feel like a lot of these camera rotations here. We got some boat core gameplay. Nice. I like the effects, but the camera is like kind of doing whatever it wants and not really making much sense. It also feels a little bit empty in parts. Yeah, this camera, I don't know what's going on. Doesn't even use the full song? What? Unusual join activity detected on my Discord server. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Camera doesn't need to do all that? Exactly. It's like the previous daily level, yesterday's daily level, this one right here. I hope that means that that camera rotation was gotten rid of. Because the camera rotation in that one robot part, oh boy, it needed to go. Yo, what's up, Gonixel? How you doing? Yeah, there could be a little bit more going on. Yo, what's up, Kazvix? Welcome in. We got all the goats coming into the stream. Yeah, camera really doesn't do it for me. Could also use a bit more deco substance because there's a lot of empty portions. And the camera, going back to that, it exists for sure. 429. And we get 296. Alright. How long we've been live? 53 minutes. Good to know. Extreme Demon. Alright. We have X Step with buffs. Alright. I think these buffed, like, main levels, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I used to like them, but I feel like if you want to do one of these buffed main levels, you gotta, like, go hard on the deco. I don't know, that's just me. There should be like an X-Step remake that like requires you to hit one of these pads. Because every single X-Step remake, you gotta avoid them, but like there's gotta be at least one out there that you gotta hit the pad. This should change up the gameplay a bit. Why did that spike just pop up? He's like, hello. That's a crazy triple spike, dude. I honestly thought that was a wave. It looked like a wave portal, but that was just the gravity portal instead. Alright, cool. But yeah, unfortunately this doesn't really have enough for me to send it. Like, it's a cool buffed X-Step remake. Like, I'm sure that's, like, it doesn't seem like it's too, like, a lot of, main level remakes that are, like, Extreme Demon versions, their buffs make them, like, the worst thing to play. But this one actually seems like it has some, like, some decent, like, some well thought out buffs. Yeah, I just feel like the deco could have a little bit more. This is like this is pretty much like the base level with like a bit of glow on the spikes and the orbs. I hate to say it. Rare to see an X-Step remake? Yeah. It's rare to see X-Step used, like the song. Like, I feel like X-Type is one of those songs that, like, of the main levels that barely gets used. That and Bass After Bass. I feel like those might be the two least used songs. With Geometrical Dominator might be a close third as well. I don't know. It's also an extreme, yeah. Alright. Next up, we have how many responses? 429. And we get 398. What about Finger Dash? That's also true. Where are we? Alright, we're in the clouds. Oh, that's Michigan. Hello. Nope. I don't trust any of those orbs. Yeah, I feel like there could be some deco here. This orb is also... I'm not sure if this orb is meant to work, but it doesn't. I remember watching a video about hardest levels with main level songs. I was extremely surprised to see Fire Temple as the hardest for Bass After Bass. Really? Wow. Okay. That's very surprising. That's why we need Bass After Bass rated? Exactly. Rob Top, do the thing. The coin just yeeted itself out of here. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. There it is. But yeah, the main thing I can really say about this level is that it needs deco. Hate to say it. You have Allium installed. Alright, at least you got that. Make some deco with Allium. Usually coins are free instead of eating themselves. Exactly. Yeah, add some deco to it. Like, you got a good base. I quite enjoyed the gameplay. It was 3-star. Hello, Tony. Tondi. I don't know. But yeah. Let's go see. Let's do like a quick little tangent. Was it number 5? Yeah. Demons. There's only 14 demons that use this. Oh, Chill Putty? Okay, we have one extreme demon. The Hell Tribute? Okay. Okay, we have 2 extremes with Bass After Bass. Gotcha. So, it does seem to be a bit of an outdated video. Okay. 441. This will be the last level I do before I reset the form. And we roll 203. Yeah. Fireboy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Soutfast. I like Soutfast as an artist. We got a pixel level. First things first, Parallax is going the wrong way in the background. The Parallax, it should be moving with you to the right. Instead, it's going to the left. Like, you have your current set of Parallax should be what the foreground is doing. My ears are being berated by sound effects every single time one of these like pillars in the background goes down. But yeah. Parallax in the background could be improved or fixed. These colors are a little too unpolished. I think that like everything just being like this bright white, it just doesn't really do it for me. Like, add some different colors, like, change up your values a bit. And... Alright. Would I rather the pillar sound effects or the broken glass song? Oh my god. Yeah, that was a funny song. Excuse me. I would suggest never scale pixel objects. Yeah. Pixel objects are like RobTop did a good thing with making them being vector based. So like no matter how big you scale it, they never lose their quality. But just pixels in general, pixel art in general, you need to have your pixel sizes be consistent, because that's what makes like good pixel art. That was like a 9-star in honesty. But yeah, fix your parallax. So like, how can I do this in like 10 seconds, dude? 1.3. 400? Okay, no. Okay, what is this? 4. Is that before or after? It's after. Okay, so you got your values right, but they're just going in the wrong direction. This is what your parallax should be. And in all honesty, like this stuff right here, let's add this to a new group. And this should be going to the left, right? Like that is how the parallax should be moving. But yeah. Anyways, it is time to reset the form. So give me a couple seconds because I gotta do a whole thing. See, look at this. There's 517 responses in the form itself, but there's only 448 responses here. And I did not play like 60 levels. So that means that there was around 60 levels worth of duplicate responses for people trying to spam the forum with their 1 million alt accounts. So you got screwed over, buddy. Okay. Go ahead and select destination, select destination spreadsheet, digital request to me. Link in the spreadsheet linked. Delete the old spreadsheet, open the new one, and form is back open. I will be doing them in order. So, or sorry, not in order. I will be doing them at random, so don't need to use your macros either to fill out the form. All right, we will do the first roll being from the first 10 responses. And we got number 6, Comet. $6. What? Oh, I'm being stupid. I haven't heard this song in a while. It's a good song. I feel like there could be a little bit more in the background here. The previous parts had some good background decoration. This part too. There's a bit of a cutoff here on this deco. So I would fix that. Well, I haven't seen this in a lot of levels. I feel like this used to be like a 2.0 to early 2.1 early 2.1 thing, but these curved ground spike like spheres they're very cool. Like, this is me be like an old head, but they're very cool to see. Like, I feel like people back in the day were more, okay, a little bit more creative with their ground spikes. Like, nowadays it's just like a flat line on the edges of the screen. Oh yeah, I'm building a level right now, and in it I made some ground spike stuff. Like, I made these, so I'll be using these at some point. But yeah, it's a decent level. There's just a little bit more that needs to be done with it. Like, the background in that wave section, the slow wave section, it's unfortunately just a black screen, so I would add something more there. Gameplay was alright. There were a couple of jumps that felt a little bit more difficult than the others, and not really the most clear. But other than that, it was fairly solid. But yeah, I think the deco just needs a little bit of a revamp. Like, some better atmosphere would be nice. But yeah. Has anybody used this song yet? Hellcat? I'll be surprised if it was not used yet. 183. Wow. We go from 10 requests on our roll to 183. Crazy stuff. And we get 161. Misty Walrus. Platformer by Mag. Route slot 2 out of 3. Alright, let's see what goes. Oh. Oh, this is cool. I like this. What do you mean I couldn't buffer that, dude? Am I just stupid? Or is this, like, difficult? No, I'm just being stupid. Okay. Which way do we want to go next? Down, I guess? Let's go down. Nope, not that way. I feel like it's winning a circle. Let's go left. This is already confusing me, only because, I don't know. I don't play platforms that much. But I think it's fine for me to not know that much about it. Obviously, we need to go down here. This background is pretty cool, I will say that. We need to go up. I might screw myself here. Yeah, we need to go... We need to go to the right, so 2 more or 3? 2 more. Interesting. Oh wait, I'm being stupid. Where did my checkpoint, dude? Okay, let's go back here. Let's reset. We need to go down here. Go like that. We don't hit anything. We hit this orb. We go back down here. And then we go back over here. Then we go up. There we go. Then we need to go back down. This is a very puzzly level. I like it. Can you make that jump? No? Damn. I think I might have soft locked myself. I'm just gonna watch the video real quick. Thank you for providing one. I suck at these platformer puzzle levels. So, we'll just watch these. You know, that makes sense, actually, looking at that now. Okay, we unlock, or we add a platform there now. Okay. And this is where I initially thought that we were not supposed to go. Okay. It's cool, though. Very nice puzzle. It definitely takes some thinking to be able to get through this. And then, is the exit? Nope. We're only halfway through. Alright. I definitely agree with this 9 moon rating, though. Like, the base gameplay itself is not difficult. You just gotta know what direction you need to be, realistically. We're back here. I thought it was just a mistake. Yeah. That's a bit of an evil transition, camera-wise. The screen's going crazy. Cool level. Go Misty go, yeah. Nice. Is why I don't do static cameras. Yeah, sometimes static cameras, like when you're on the border, it just like flashes back and forth. Which, I mean, you can fix that by like adding some delay timers, but you know, the gameplay was good. I'll send it star rate for the deco. Mainly just like the bot design, realistically. Because wait, who put me as their stream username? You are not Destriv. I am Destriv. 213. Yeah, you guys know me, my platformer. Like Starry for Plies Cray Cray. Sorry, Moonrate. You guys know me, I like my deco with platformers. Not the biggest fan of these colors here. I feel like it's just a little too dark with like how bright the background is. Also, that's you got a little glow missing right here. Ooh, a swing copter, guys. Scary game mode. Ooh, a UFO, guys, without indicators. Scary game mode. Also, this moon has been present for the entire level, I think. So I would definitely vary up the backgrounds. And I feel like the colors are the main drawback here, unfortunately. Bit of a blind you up, but, you know, not the worst thing. And we need the drop. No! Never heard that song before. It's a good song. Low legendary. Guys, I'll send this for the event level. Trust. It'll be the next event level. But yeah, the color is just... It's just too dark for how bright the background is. Like, I don't know. I don't know the best way to say it. Like, there were some glowy points, but It just needed better values. Best way I can really describe it. Sent for Amethyst. Exactly. Okay, 228. 63. Hard to Insane Demon? Alright. Golden Haze. Goated song. Well, we're playing on a GameCube, apparently. I hope you're happy and living a healthy life. May Jesus bless your soul and your family. Amen. Thank you. What is Outplayed? Is that like Bandicam or something? I've never seen that. Excuse me. GD or Golden Haze mentioned, yeah, I might level Eternal. I used this song, and it was the first level to use the song in like 2 years at the time. So it was very cool to see people like a lot of people in the comments were like, "Wow, guys, you remember this song? I haven't seen it in forever." Yeah, this deck goes pretty neat. I can tell there's a lot of particles in the background. I just feel like that's a bright sun. Wow. I'm assuming that was this guy's reaction to him verifying it. That was funny. Yeah, I feel like there could have been a little bit more in the backgrounds here. Like kind of just like a black background, and like I don't know. This guy's screen resolution is throwing me off too. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to see like what can kill you here. I think that's just an issue with like the colors. Also, just 3D needs to go a single direction. Yeah, this part was decent. Like, it's got a good background. Also, I will say the sun just kind of stops. So, I'm not sure if the sun's supposed to continue moving, or I don't know. I think that transition could have been done a little bit smoother. But you got some good glow on these portals. I will give you that. But yeah. I think some deco choices could be improved, but excuse me. It's got some decent ideas. I like space. I like space theme levels, so you'll give me that. Okay. Next up, we have how many requests? 238. 65. Ooh. 2 off. Will we get another increment of 2 next time? Only time will tell. Using Faster. I love this song. 230 is better than 400 something. Yeah. This already reminds me of an F-Dread level. Just want to throw that out there. What did Insidious do? What's happening? What's happening? Is Insidious getting cooked in chat? Is Insidious even here? Or is it just Vesuvius? I think it's just Vesuvius. Whoa, that's a transition and a half. good parallax on this background, I will give you that. The magic lift. Alright. It's a 9 circles level. I was not expecting this. Was definitely not expecting a 9 circles level. It is kind of hard to see what is going on. It's doing the same thing that I've seen a million times where it's like, hey, let's randomly switch to player between player 1 and player 2. Which, I mean, it's cool, but it's like, you gotta make it readable. Kind of hard to see what's going on. Or like when your player will change. Oh my god, this is like the most difficult wave section ever, apparently. Alright. Puzzle blocks W? Yeah, puzzle blocks are a thing that, like, they have a lot of potential if done in correct ways. Let me play through just like the first like 25% again, just to remind myself. Excuse me. Oh yes, the F-Dread part. Or the F-Dread looking part. Vertical 9 circles. I'm surprised there hasn't been like a vertical 9 circles level yet. That'd be torture. Good use of the you can easily tell these are gradient triggers. So good use of those for this parallax. I will say the direction that the lighting goes is a bit weird. Because like the way that currently set up, it would mean that the sun, or the moon in this case, is directly in the center of the screen. So that doesn't work because the moon is over here. So the moon, the light should be going in like this direction. So just saying. if you want to get really technical about it. I do like this part a decent amount. Just not sure how I feel about this orange color, the block designs in that section. Apparently, triple spike is difficult for me. There we go. Well, yeah, this part's actually pretty decent. I like it quite a bit. Good city backgrounds. But yeah, I like it. Sure. We'll go for a feature. Yo, what's up, goalers? Mr. Evil Kings. It's so fun to find that that's your YouTube handle. 259. 77. Ah. Unfortunate. Firecrackers 1? What is this song? I've never heard this song. And this is a hard to insane demon. Alright. Let's watch the video then. Ooh, the bitrate. It's struggling. Galosha's bald. Can I put Subway Surfers gameplay in the corner? Are you that in need of visual stimuli? This does gives me like Heinz Vlak Shuxidian, which I like. We got a 2.2 part. Alright, that's a welcome change. It's cool though. I like this older style. Hence why I made my level Jordan. The entire reason I made my level Jordan is because I like this general style. I picked the worst time to stream. Okay. Maybe for you, but not for me. Some of these camera movements are a bit sudden, but it's alright. Nice effects though. I like these effects. Typically these types of levels don't really go for the effects, but it's nice to see them. Definitely going to send that for a feature. Yeah, I've never heard of Firecrackers 1 by F777. Never heard of that song. And apparently it was uploaded into Newgrounds as well, so. Okay. The Vixel, sorry level. How are you doing? 273 responses. And we roll 194. And it is your level of Vixel. Alright. I like this coin. Good coin. I like these inner effects, or whatever you want to call it. This guy again. Why is he making a return? God. I'm just staying at the top. Alright. Whoa. I narrowly avoided that attack. This is cool though. Fine, I'll get the gems, dude. Bam. I like this song. The song representation here is good as well. I feel like Vixel's definitely done a good job in their recent levels with song representation. What did that just say? Oh, bloody Dratstickles. Dratsickles. I have been bested by your name here. There's a thing there for a frame. I'm not going to read it. Preposterous, I say. Absolutely wicked. I literally breathe fire. Like how? What is that thing? There's something here that, like... What is this? Every time I unpause, there's a giant text box that pops up. I resign. I resign. May you heave my prizes possession. Alright. That's a funny end screen. 8 stars? Oh, sure. I thought it was more of a 7, but I think it could be 8 actually. I think I was just fluking. But yeah, good level. Excuse me. Okay, next 278. And we get 229. Conclusion. Ooh, one of my favorite songs ever. The beginning of Conclusion is just so iconic. I don't know why. I just love it so much. Apparently this level is like a 4-star. I'm surprised I haven't died as much. Oh god, we got 4 times speed. Okay, as soon as I say that. I like that you don't have to, or you have to avoid the slopes. A lot of levels nowadays like require you to hit the slopes because like they like your flowy gameplay, what do you want to call it? But like avoiding the slopes is nice for like that, for like changing it up and add a little bit of memorization as well. Like this right here, this little bit right here, you gotta jump twice instead of just jumping once and hitting the orb, else you'll go up like that. Nice way to change up your normal modern day gameplay. This reminds me, I don't know why, this part right here reminds me of the one wave at the end of Supersonic. I don't know why. Oops. The bush! The bush killed me. And we get memorization parts. I honestly think that at this level I have better deco. I mean, the deco's alright for like a very old, like an older school level, but like this gameplay is really fun. Go up there, or maybe not. I don't know. Get the first one? Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, okay. This also looks like it'd be very satisfying to pull off once you, like, memorize it. Because it seems like it goes with the music as well. And we get a duel at the end. Oh boy. You know, yesterday I decided to go on a nostalgia trip and I beat Colorful Overnight and Windy Landscape like back to back. Those levels are a lot easier than I remembered. Oh, of course. That's a difficult jump. Okay. This is cool. This is a cool level. You know, the gameplay is actually a hard carry for me. Honestly, I'm going to send it for a star rate. I don't care. That's a very fun level. $286. Look awesome to play. Yeah, honestly, like, if you're good enough to be just like a hard demon, just like, you know, knock one out real quick, go play that. Also, hi Gecko. I want to add you as a moderator real quick. All right, 106. Resonating race. All right, let's see what this is about to be. good use and good knowledge of depth in this part with the scale triggers for the parallax. This camera rotation, not the biggest fan of. I like these inner effects though. Very cool. Colors are good. Maybe some variation between the parts, because we have the same color scheme throughout the entire level so far, but that's just me. I really like how like dynamic the blocks and everything are. Whoops, did not see that spike in the top right. Oops. The saw blades here as the blocks? That's cool. That's pretty cool. The song is going crazy at this point, so you know, there's that. I like this trail with this right here. Very cool. Very cool. Demon, I definitely agree with that. You're a huge sucker for simplistic designs? Yeah. Simplistic designs are like... they can be done really well, especially if the structuring and the composition is done great, like done in a good way, you know? Yeah, I agree with what some people are saying. Okay, next we have 289. 133. Overheats. Whoa. Not bad so far. I like the moving icons in the background. I like the these lines right here that they're, you know, moving up, makes it not static. Same thing with these little helixes right here. Definitely a good use of area triggers. Not a lot of creators would do that. They would like make it static, and that would just take down the quality for me, unfortunately. Not sure if the swing part needed indicators, but that's just me. Okay, I like this part. This is also the drop of the song, so I feel that there could have been a little bit more intensity. Because it is kind of like not much going on, and like the song's quite intense in that part. This transition could have had a little bit more substance to it, instead of just being like the black screen. These bot designs, they're probably the weakest, I'd say, out of the other bot designs seen in this level so far. Some more movement in this part would be nice too, like having all these like 2x1s and all that. If you put those on a movement, like an area movement, that'd probably be good. Excuse me. 24,000 objects. That's not bad. Yeah, I like what this level's going for. It's just a little static in some portions, so I think a rate will suffice. Okay. We got about 20 more minutes left in this stream. So let's go to the next one. 295. 84. J-Man. Let's get it. When will I check requests on my server? Next few days, probably. Is that a start position? Okay. I don't know what happened there, but there's a start position in the level. Yeah. Cool level. I would fix that start position. Yeah. I mean, they added an LDM 14 hours ago, so maybe they forgot to remove the start position. So come back when the when the start position is removed, and I'll play it again. $297. 120. Typically. That's a jump and a half. There we go. I did that one in my levels. Yeah, I've definitely done that, like when updating a level after like someone in the comment section like sees a bug and it's like a bad bug. So like I'll sit there and bug fix, but then I'll accidentally keep the start position in. I've done that a couple times. This gives me like 1.9 vibes. Like old school 1.9. Yeah, one thing I will give you guys a tip on right now is, as you guys can see, there are these glow beams that are rotated, and glow beams this large that are rotated, they cut off at the edges of the screen, and the way to fix that is to use the link visible trigger, because that'll fix the cutting off. So it's just a little tip for you guys. I mean, I realize that the rest of the level has fading enabled, but that's just like a general statement, because even when you have don't fade enabled, okay, that'll still occur for objects that are very largely scaled. The pulses went surprisingly well to the random song I'm playing. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple of instances where the song will sync to the level. It's always funny to see that. Yeah, I think that the deco here has some good ideas. Like this part was probably one of the stronger portions of the level. Like maybe there could be a little bit more in the backgrounds, but I feel like as it went on, it kind of turned down quality just a little bit. But I think I'll pass on it for now. Any new rates? Nope. I like how Rob rated Winter Bits too, and then just have a single, like a random rate from a couple days ago be the weekly. Like typically whenever Rob rates one demon, it's for doing a weekly. It's just a funny thing to see. Alright, 299. We're almost back to 300 requests already. I mean, it has been 45 minutes since I did reset the stream, but Seeing us back at 300 is actually like something that doesn't usually happen. Like typically after the reset, I'm at like 150 at most. But it's cool to see. Crystalline Cavern. An XL Demon. Let's see what we got. Practice. We'll definitely do that. Apparently it's the most difficult trigger to hit. I like these vibes. Good Crystal Cavern vibes. Which is, you know, what the level's called. Definitely an interesting song to use, though. Ba, 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 ba. Excuse me. It has some cool block designs, I will give it that. Like, a lot of pixel levels, they kind of go for a rather simple block style, which is like kind of like what this one is doing, where it's like the base block design and then like no extra details on them. So seeing levels with extra detail on them is really nice to see. I need to see something real quick, because this right here, it looks familiar to me. And it looks familiar to me because I made something similar to it in my level Pixel Crush. I just want to make sure that they didn't steal from me. So we are looking at that. Nope, we're good. That was not stolen from me. Good. Bit of a random time warp there. Not sure how I feel about that. That's a bit of a weird ship section. Gameplay here does get a little wonky. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see some of the intended jumps. You do have the indicators here, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit odd. Also, it's interesting that this part is half speed. Come on. There we go. Beware of the crystals. Very open ship section. And kind of hard to tell what kills you here. Oh, a random stall, but that's following you. Alright. Not the best hitbox visibility, unfortunately. But I think the deco is what is the highlight of this level. Oh, really? Like, there's a couple of instances, like, kind of like that one, where, like, it forces you to do an action that you might not otherwise do. I don't know. I don't know why this part's a little bit laggy. Probably some particles in the background or something. But this is really good atmosphere. I didn't hit the spider orb. Is it going to kill me? I'm scared. This part looks really cool. Really nice colors. I like the rocks on the bottom as well. Having a little bit of brown in them as well. As well as the standard gray. Hit the orbs, bub. That was for sure a level that got rated weekly. For what it has, really good deco. I think that star rate is fine for the gameplay. Do I think a 2.1 level is going to get rated? Yeah. I still make 2.0 levels and they get rated, so 2.1 levels are definitely able to get rated. 307. And what do we roll? 147. Cyan Boy with a note. Oh god. Some of the deco may feel slightly empty, 32 to 48. Currently improving the level in the past few days, so I hope don't mind this. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Bro, why is like everybody tagging me at the same time? How do you check the queue? You don't. Are mods allowed to send their own levels? They are. It's up to you if you want to do that or not. Do I remember sending your 2.0 level? Hate to say it, but no. When you swap to your phone and check for the form, but you send your ID again. No, that's fine. If you sent the same ID twice, I have a script running that automatically deletes duplicate IDs from the form. So that's how I prevent form spammers from, you know, logging onto 5 alt accounts and saturating the form with their level. It's got some good stuff so far. I like this. Prino's going for the coin route. Okay. Whoa. Good movements on these blocks. I like the area movement of like these pillars down here. Maybe something more in the background would be nice. Oh. Honestly not sure what deco or what orb I'm supposed to be hitting. I think it's the ones with the black lines. What happens? Okay. Yeah, there we go. We got a Nullscapes background. Alright. No. I just always, you know, say a Nullscapes background because that's the only level I really know that has this type of background in it. I'm not saying it's stolen or anything. That reminds me of the... what's that level called? The Raven? It was like a weekly at some point. There was like an eyeball part that was kind of like that. I like this part though. It has a free coin though, so... you know. Pretty sure Kiba was heavily inspired by Funny Game level. Really? That would not surprise me, honestly. I've honestly not played too many Funny Game levels older than Sirius. So my knowledge of what Funny Game like started, you know, because Funny Game did start a lot of trends. Not sure of what Funny Game pioneered, you know? Hello, Nexter. But yeah. I like what this level's going for. I feel like this part at the beginning is nice. Got some good colors. Yeah, the part that this creator says is empty, realistically, you just gotta add some more stuff in the background. I thought the plot designs and everything were nice. But yeah. I think for now, whoops, don't want to do that. I'll send it for a feature. Why not? Alright, we got time for 2 or so more levels. 3:15. Number 68. The number between 2 idiots. Boob Wizzy. Okay. This looks interesting so far. I like this background. It looks cool. Like, it's a very simple object that's used. But it was like done in a way that was really cool. I feel like these parts could have a little bit more going on. I don't know. Mainly just like a little bit more in the background. Are these like 8mm jacks or something? Ooh. Pink and purple flashing back and forth are not the best colors for those with photosensitivity. That was sick, the headphone jack part. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Like this part right here, this looks sick. This looks really cool. Even this part right here, like the saw designs, not the biggest fan of because they're kind of bland. And then unfortunately, like here throughout the rest of the level, minus the headphone jack part, it's kind of lower quality. Like I definitely see what this level's going for, and it's just like a bunch of randomness doing whatever you want. But I would really like to see a level with like that first parts like style for the entire level. But the headphone jacks are really cool. I will give it that. But yeah, and then like this part's neat. This part unfortunately is just like photosensitivity hell because like I said before, pink to purple is absolutely not the best for those with sensitivity. I will say that. Person does not have any creative points though, so maybe I'll probably send it for like a rate. I have to add these tiles are trading a line. Fair infra. I'll send it for a rate. Why not? Alright, one last level, because we are now at 2 hours. And we currently have 321 responses, so let's see what we get. 260. And we got a guy who just smashed their keyboard, QWERTY. Rocket Start. Rocket Start's a good artist. That timing is very like I don't expect it, so it's weird to see. I feel like I've seen a background like this in about a third of the modern levels I play. I do like the contrasting colors here. Unironically, this reminds me of a Tropo GD level. I don't know why. Nope, I was not looking at the screen there. I'm just going to do a search at the end of this level just to make sure this isn't stolen, because it reminds me of a Tropo level. So I'm just going to make sure. But level itself is cool though. Like, this is like, for me, a pretty solid feature set. If it's stolen while I play my more, yeah, I will. Same song. Nope. There's only been 3 levels to use a song, so looks like it is original, which is a good thing. I prefer a level to be original. But yeah, I agree. 5 stars is good, and for me, that is a pretty good feature. Alrighty. That is the last level of the stream. So, yeah. Go play Chompo if you haven't. 900 likes on an unrated level. That's crazy. Definitely my most downloaded level that's unrated. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody for coming out. Join my Discord if you would like. I'm taking level requests there as well. I did just open a... I did just do a form or a batch the other day, so probably be like a month or so before I do level requests again. But yeah. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, Destroyer6401. Don't expose my old alias. How dare you? Goodbye, Mr. Bips and Bobs. God, what a level that was. Alright. See you guys